Hello everybody, Mike from Vox Political here again and again. I'm talking about the Department for Work and Pensions. This time Sir Stephen Timms is the guy in the firing line because he has defended the DWP against a book exposing violence against claimants of benefits. I used to have a lot of respect for Sir Stephen Timms. He's currently Minister for Social Security and Disability, but much of my respect has evaporated now in the light of this. This is because he tried to attack John Pring's book, The Department, How a Violent Government Bureaucracy Killed Hundreds and Hid the Evidence, during a parliamentary debate. Mr. Pring's book describes how DWP ignored pleas to correct flaws within the social security system and covered up its role in the deaths of hundreds, possibly thousands, of benefit claimants. Timms has tried to deflect blame for what happened onto ministers of the previous Conservative government, saying it was them, rather than civil servants in the department, who were responsible for ordering any wrongdoing. In an article on his site, Disability News Service, Mr. Pring responds, Sir Stephen claimed that the department doesn't produce any evidence of the conspiracy which is implied by the violent government bureaucracy point. He said, I was a shadow for 5 years. I've chaired this committee for 4 years, and I've never seen anything that makes me think that there's a conspiracy going on in the department. He said that it wasn't the department that hid it. Ministers chose that things ought not to be open. And he added, the trouble is, if you think it's a conspiracy, that sort of means you don't have to bother with the hard graft of working out how to solve these problems, in the way the committee now is, and the department is as well. Isn't this reminiscent of the Nuremberg defense, that the people who caused the deaths were only following orders? And what happened to those people who used that defense during the Nazi war crime trials? Well, I'll tell you, the defense was rejected. Those who used it had their own personal moral responsibility and a duty to disobey unlawful orders. So I would suggest that the DWP staff who received orders to reject benefit claims, resulting in the deaths of claimants, had a personal moral responsibility to disobey those orders. And if they didn't, then they stand as guilty as the ministers who gave those orders. Mr. Pring stated, the word conspiracy is not used in my book, apart from a fleeting reference to the conspiracy theories of David Icke. And he stated that he will be publishing a detailed rebuttal of Sir Stephen's claims in the future. This will show clearly, with irrefutable evidence, how the countless deaths of disabled claimants, particularly over the last 15 years, were not solely due to the actions of DSS and DWP ministers in successive governments, but were largely the result of the slow bureaucratic violence that has developed within this toxic government department over the last 30 years. I certainly look forward to seeing that when it hits the internet in a little while's time. In the meantime, please like, comment and subscribe, and you will see me in the next one.